stamina on this stupid. It's always this freaking tripod. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I start this video, please make sure to turn on your post notifications somewhere around the screen, you know the deal, okay? Ooh, see, my tripod fell again. Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky, for reals. Okay, follow me on Instagram. That is also in the description. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hesitant to do this video just because I don't like to talk about my business and share, you know, private information with people, but now I feel like you guys have really bothered me about this video and you guys really want to know what happened, so I'm gonna tell you the story. You read the title. It did happen. I also want to say that it was 5 years ago. I've changed my ways. I'm a lot less crazy now. I'd also like to say that I had a legit reason. So before you guys start talking, just saying that I had a legit reason. So let's take it all the way back to senior year now, shall we? I was 17 years old. I had at that point been with my boyfriend for 4 years. That was my first relationship ever, so you know how that goes. It all started from pretty much 14 and going up until senior year. Pretty much we had this promise. We would always make promises to each other all the time on the phone and in person, but there was this one very, very important promise that we swore that no matter what, we would never break. And that was that whether we're together, whether we're not, no matter what, we don't go to prom with anyone else. Even if we're not together, we just don't go to prom. If it's not with each other, we're not gonna go. That was just something that was a promise we talked about in freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and so on. We get to senior year and we had broken up in the beginning, early on in the year. My now ex-boyfriend was the type to always listen to other people and never do what he wanted to do and just kind of live for other people, and you know, still to this day. But some people who were never there for him, very, very irrelevant people, had gotten in the way. He decided to please this certain person and not be with me anymore. In result to not being with me anymore, he decided to get with another girl to get over me because there was no other way that he could. We had been together for so long. I was all he knew and he was all I knew. This poor girl that he just strung along and was basically using her. It was pretty sad. So we fast forward to about, what, 6 months later. He had been talking to me the entire time because he still loved me, still wanted to be with me, but I couldn't even tell you. By this time, it was March, and he had told me that they were no longer together, but actually, I guess they were. He ended up being trifling with her. I had no idea, and when I found out, I was obviously very upset, but I decided not to do anything about it. See? Not so crazy after all. It's 2 months later, prom is right around the corner, and he had worked at this fast food place, and you know those days that you just never get off? You always work maybe a Tuesday. You always work that Tuesday, and pretty much to only get it off, you would have to call off or ask for that day. Tell them that you're not available. My senses were tingling that something wasn't right. I decided to call this fast food place, and if you know, you can't really ask for people's schedules. It's very confidential, so I went around the system. I called and I was like, hi, this is such and such's family member, and I'm actually calling. I know you can't tell me, but I'm actually calling because so-and-so, we're gonna celebrate a birthday for him, and we really want to know if he's gonna be available on this Saturday, and we just don't want to waste our money and bring family members around if he's not gonna, you know, be there, if he's gonna be working. And the manager was like, oh, sorry, I can't let you know that, but I will say that so-and-so will have plenty of time on Saturday. Thank you. So at that point, I obviously knew, I knew this is really gonna go to prom. Okay. Me being the bigger person, I had already not said anything about just him lying to me about being with her. So you can imagine I was pretty pissed when I found this one out. So I waited until the day before prom, gathered all my screenshots, had all the evidence, left the number at the top because, you know, that lie that guys like to use. Oh, it was me, they just changed the contact name. No, I left the number right there and kept all the screenshots and sent it to her the night before prom. Basically telling her that her man was not her man, and well, he's just being messy. Shit. As if that wasn't enough, Sunday came along, and I'm not proud to say that my mom was in on this. She did not stop or encourage me. If you guys know my mom, you know that she's crazy, okay? I mean, she's my twin, so we click. I told my mom about the plan. I'm gonna slash his tires. By the way, these are bike tires, not car tires, bike tires. He would ride his bike to school. At that point, he lived with a friend, and the friend lived on the second story of the apartment, so I would have to walk up the steps and be very discreet because basically they could just open the door and I'd be right in front of the house slashing the tires. In my mind, I'm like, okay, at any second, all it takes is for them to open the door and they would see me slashing the tires. So I gotta do this really quick. Told my mom, she was like, okay, she'll drive me there. She drops me off at the front gate of the apartment and I'm on the phone with my best friend for encouragement unless I decide to chicken out. I needed a reminder to remind me why I decided to do this in the first place. So I'm walking up the step. I had the knife in my hand. I remember in the car, my mom was like, just hurry up, pop it in, twist, so that you could hear the shh. And I was like, Mom, you are crazy. I like it. I'm walking up the steps, I'm tiptoeing, I'm whispering to my friend. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I should do this. I'm gonna chicken out. I actually walked down the steps and my best friend was like, no, you need to go back in there. Remember what the he did to you. You need to go in there and slash his tires because that's what he deserves. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. You're right. I came all the way over here. Might as well complete the job. I walk up the steps very slowly and I noticed that the window was open, but it was nighttime. It was in the middle of the night, obviously. And so I went up to the tire and just twist, next tire, twist, and you know, made multiple holes in the tires until it was completely flat. And then I ran down the stairs and ran for my life all the way to my mom's car. Got in the car, my mom's like, did you do it? And I was like, yes, I did. Yeah. And he was not able to ride his bike to school. I had to get a whole new set of tires. I hope it was worth it. I would say about a month passed and he comes back into my life yet again, crawling right back, and rides his bike up to my house. Me being the petty person that I am, I was like, oh my God, you got new bike tires. I could have sworn they were white before and like now they were blue. And he was like, you should know, you slashed my tires. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He knew damn well it was me. He knows now. He knew then, he knows now. It didn't stop him from still wanting me. That's the crazy part. In conclusion, if you're gonna try and play somebody, make sure that they are not psychotic. All right? All right. Again, guys, this was 5 years ago. I was 17 years old. A lot has changed since then. Anyway, so that's my story time about slashing my now ex-boyfriend's tires. If you guys like this video, then please make sure to give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bang, 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 get a solid tape. Get behind the yellow tape. Bang, 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 get a solid tape. Get behind the yellow tape. Bang, bang, bang.